To speak English properly is often mistakenly defined as mimicking a native accent perfectly. In reality, true proficiency in spoken English resides not in the absence of an accent, but in the presence of clarity, communicative effectiveness, and confidence. Achieving this level of command requires learners to transition from passive study to active engagement, fundamentally changing their linguistic habits. This journey towards effective speaking is built upon three essential pillars: constant environmental immersion, focused attention on pronunciation and flow, and a commitment to frequent, real-time practice. The first step in speaking English properly is to construct an immersive environment, thereby forcing the brain to process the language actively. While classroom lessons are fundamental, they cannot replace constant exposure. Learners should systematically switch all technology interfaces, phones, computers, and media, to English, ensuring that the language becomes the default for daily interaction. More importantly, this immersion requires changing internal habits, specifically by beginning to think in English. By silently narrating daily tasks, feelings, and observations throughout the day, the learner bypasses the cumbersome process of mentally translating from their native language. This consistent, low-stakes internal practice trains the brain to form English sentences spontaneously, reducing hesitation and building the foundation for real-time fluency. Next, speaking properly demands a concentrated effort toward clarity, which is often more critical than achieving an elusive, native, accent. Clarity is primarily governed by suprasegmental features, such as rhythm, word stress, and intonation. Techniques like shadowing, listening to native speakers in podcasts or videos and immediately repeating what they say, are invaluable for mimicking the natural cadence and flow of the language. Furthermore, learners should abandon the habit of studying individual words in isolation. Instead, they should focus on learning language in functional chunks or collocations, such as common phrases and idioms. By memorizing these usable units, e.g., I am looking forward to, speakers can deploy them instantly in conversation, eliminating awkward pauses and significantly improving the natural rhythm and speed of their speech. Finally, effective spoken English requires the learner to overcome inertia and engage in consistent, real-time communication. All learned vocabulary and refined pronunciation are useless if the speaker is paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake. It is imperative to seek out practice opportunities, whether through formal language exchange partners, online tutors, or simply volunteering to speak in a classroom setting. The most valuable learning occurs when errors are made and corrected. Moreover, practicing prepared scripts for common social scenarios, like introducing oneself or explaining a job, builds confidence by ensuring that a base level of fluency is always available. The repetition turns these scripts into automatic responses, creating a positive feedback loop that encourages the speaker to tackle more complex, spontaneous conversations. In conclusion, speaking English properly is a holistic skill that goes beyond memorizing grammar rules. It is an active process sustained by the strategic pillars of immersion, clarity-focused pronunciation, and dedicated real-time practice. By deliberately cultivating a thinking environment, prioritizing communicative flow, and welcoming the inevitable mistakes that accompany real interaction, any learner can unlock their potential and achieve true eloquence, opening up profound opportunities for connection and communication across the globe.